My name is Yusef, and welcome to part 58 of the movie Revolution. Let us begin. So, Peter was laying on the bed thinking about how she was going to, how she was going to write her next letter to the Freemans and well, her former stepdaughter, of course. When all of a sudden she gets a visit from her. So she walks, so Sally walks into the door, into the house, of course, and she says, I believe you. I believe you. I believe what you say in that letter. Every single one, every single word you say in that letter tells me that you're telling the truth about that meeting we had a couple a couple months ago. Every single word. At first I thought you were lying to me, but you wasn't actually. I read that letter, you know. I read that letter. You were telling me the truth. You were telling everyone the truth. So, yes, I will work with you. Hopefully they'll understand your point of view, but if they don't, no problem. I will try my best to convince them that you are for real about this. And Peter says, well, thank you. Thank you for that compliment, but that letter, that letter, that wasn't supposed to be for you. That was supposed to be for them, but thank you for reading it anyway. It means a hell of a lot. And Sally says, no problem. And first of all, I'm sorry. And second of all, you're welcome. I, oh my gosh. So what are we gonna do about him? And Peter says, him, you mean the vice president? Yes, Sally says. And then she said, well, and then Peter says, well, I don't really know. I guess we could like sue him, but blow our cover, and I don't want that. Peter says, and then Sally says, okay. I mean, it's gone far enough, and I think that we should like take the fight to him, which 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 means that we're working on the commercial actually, and I hope it does well, and I hope you watch it because it would be very funny and very hilarious, but with a message behind it, hopefully. And then Peter says, I know you will. Don't worry about a thing, man. I got your back. And then, uh, and then Sally says, after reading your letter, I know you do. And then she leaves. And then Sally leaves. And after she was leaving, Peter was thinking about what she said about her letter that she wrote a couple months before being the truth that she that she could see the truth in that letter, that she could see the full truth in that letter. Of course, it really touched her very much, and she started to cry. But then her future husband came in, and he came in as Sally was walking out, was leaving, I should say, and he heard her crying a little bit, and he says, what you crying for, babe? What's wrong? And then she says, no, nothing, honey. It, it just really touched me what she said. You know that letter a couple weeks ago that you told me not to, that you told me not to write earlier? And, but then I convinced you that it was the right thing to do? Well, she read the letter, and she saw the truth, and she heard the truth in that letter. With every sentence I put in it, and that just got me emotional. So how's your day? How was the meeting? She says, changing the subject, of course, and then he says, it was fine. Now, why were you crying? He won't let her go, of course. And then she says, well, it just touched me, that's all. It just let me know that I was doing the right thing, you know? And she let me know that she knew that she believed me. That's all. It's not a big deal. And then he says, because no one believed you before, right? I believed you. He he says, and now she does too. And hopefully, so will Abigail and so will Margaret. If we could get him out of office and get myself a new one, then I could probably end this before it even escalates into a full blown war, he says. And then she says, a war? No, no, that's never, he's not, he's too much of a coward to even do that, he says, a little asshole. And then and then he says, don't underestimate him, man. Don't underestimate him, babe. You never know. You never ever know. You never know with that man. Yeah, he might seem like a coward, but he'll stab you back real fast. So be careful. He will find out eventually because he's super duper smooth. He's super duper smart, man. So you better be careful about that. And then she says, don't worry about me, I will. You better be careful also. She says, oh, well, no problem with that, man. And then the chef cooked them lunch. So as they were eating their lunch, well, Peter says, um, I can't wait to, I can't wait to tell them what has been happening with me. And also tell them that I'm on their side. Hopefully they will believe me, but probably not. But I hope they do. I mean, and then she says, no. And then he says, okay. But I think they will. You convinced me that they will. And now I know that they will. So don't have, don't have doubts about this now. You got me on board. You got me on board. Now it's up to you and Sally to get them on board. She, he says, and she says, okay. And so they eat the rest of their lunch. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, leave a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, um, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the video once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.